Call of Duty World War II was supposed to be the saving grace for the Call of Duty franchise. It was supposed to bring back old players that have been lost in the past years and bring in some new ones. And if we were going based off of gameplay alone, this game can do that. But what the hell happened, Sledgehammer? In recent memory, this is the worst launch I've ever seen of a AAA game that I've played. And it's the worst launch of a Call of Duty I've ever witnessed, and I've been playing religiously since Call of Duty 4. So, the gameplay in itself is phenomenal. I love this game in terms of that, but the bugs and everything that these players have to go through just to play the game and the shit we gotta go through is just, it's unacceptable. I mean, on launch night, it came out at midnight Eastern Standard Time for me, and I was not able to connect to the online servers until about 3 a.m. Over 3 hours of the game being out and able to play it, I was finally able to connect to the online service. What took them 3 hours? Now, I get that there's a lot of people that wanted to come and play this game, but, I mean, how does a AAA title, let alone Call of Duty, not expect a large influx of people coming in on launch night? It's launch night of a Call of Duty game. This is to be expected. Given, yeah, Infinite Warfare didn't really have high sales, didn't have as many people playing, but this is Call of Duty World War II. You expected this to bring people back, but we still weren't able to play for 3 hours. Given, yeah, I could play the campaign and I could play local, which I did play the campaign. The campaign so far is phenomenal. I have yet to finish it, but I've heard great things from it. So yeah, I could play the campaign, but I wanted to jump into multiplayer right away, start grinding out my prestige. But I couldn't do that for over 3 hours. Now, for the first couple days, the servers were the main issue, and that was what I really complained about, was the fact that I kept getting error code after error code, and I could not connect to Xbox Live for the life of me. I know that's not just an Xbox problem. A lot of PlayStation players were having the same problem too. Trust me, I was scrolling through Twitter. I saw all of this. But once they finally fixed that, a host of other problems started happening. Once I finally connected to the Xbox Live servers at 3 in the morning, I was able to get into the headquarters and actually interact with other people. But then, the next time I started to play, nobody was in the headquarters. And as I'm playing now, when I got footage for this video, nobody was in the headquarters. It's just me. Now, I know they said they're working on a fix for that, but I mean, the game's been out for about a week and still can't go to the headquarters with people unless they're in your party. And the headquarters in and of itself is a fucked up mess, to say the least. I haven't had this problem before a couple days ago, but my contracts, my orders rather of what they're called, are constantly resetting and just completely getting deleted. I was playing the objective mode one, where you had to get 50 wins in objective modes, and no matter what I did, no matter how many times I won, it wouldn't update. And even playing some games, when we were playing Hardpoint, going for the Hardpoint win for the daily challenge, every time the game ended, disconnected from server. How is this still happening? We had plenty of time to work on this. There was a beta, everything. We gave you the world, Sledgehammer. We trusted you, and it's slowly being destroyed. Now, again, the gameplay is amazing. That can't be denied. A lot of people love the way this game plays, but when you have the bugs with the orders and the contracts, I'm looking at my screen right now. I have 3 contracts that are completed that I cannot redeem. I can't buy any new contracts because the moment I click A on it, it just boots me out of the screen for the contracts. So what is going on here? I'm not able to progress in contracts, I can't get any more credits, and I can't get really supply drops unless I get it from the end of the game drop, because the contract and order system is completely messed up. This is completely unacceptable. From a AAA title, a Call of Duty title nonetheless, this is not something we should have to worry about, but here we are, at a buggy launch of an otherwise great game. Now, I'm sure there's a host of other problems that have been happening that I haven't even experienced myself. I mean, I've been looking through Twitter and Reddit and all of that, and you can see the hate that's coming for this game. And which is sad, because I am super excited to play this, and I love this game when it works. But unfortunately, it's not working half the time, or at least not as intended. I mean, hell, they even took leaderboards down for a day or two so they could fix that shit. And now they're finally back, but I still can't go into headquarters with people, I still can't do my contract, still can't do my orders, still is a gamble if I'm going to be able to complete a game without getting disconnected or not. It's kind of ridiculous. we've had plenty of time to play this game, and we've had plenty of time to come up with our opinion. Sledgehammer, please fix your goddamn game. I mean, the thing that annoys me, too, is the fact that I'll go on Twitter, and you'll see all the big YouTubers, all the verified people, tweeting about how much they love the game, and Sledgehammer is quick to respond to them with a heart and, saying thank you for playing. But they're getting hit with criticism of saying, well, this is broken and this is not working as intended, and they're completely ignoring it. I'm sure they're working on the fixes, but they're not responding to people when they're pointing out something that's wrong. I'm seeing that they're responding to people when they're pointing out what's going on right, but as soon as there's a bug or something, people are tweeting, they're quiet. They're dead silent. I don't know. This is a little bit of a rant. It wasn't really meant to be as such, but this is easily one of the worst Call of Duty launches I've ever seen. Not even ever seen, it is the worst Call of Duty launch I've ever seen. Worst AAA launch that I've ever seen. Game's been out for a week. I don't think these problems should be persisting. And if these are things that keep happening weeks down the line, players are going to leave. And that's really all I have to say on the matter. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this little video, kind of ranting about how shitty this launch has been for Call of Duty World War II. Hopefully Sledgehammer will, light a fire under their ass and they'll get this shit fixed nice and quick. Hopefully, we can only pray. I want this game to work as intended because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't enjoy the game. I wouldn't make a video if I hated it. But there is problems with it. So thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheerio, mates.